there was a small little delay. Apparently, I hotkeyed the S key for streaming. So every time I went to write testing, when I hit S, I hit record. So I had to do it all, and I couldn't understand it why I kept doing it. So that's why every time I hit S or write something and I hit S, my thing records. I'm learning. I'm a slow learner, but I'm learning. All right. So that's that. Let me go and do this here, and then I think everybody's in Discord, but I don't need to be. Okay, deal is done. Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do that then. Um, I'm gonna test. Oh yes, I want to test brake bias. I gotta figure this out here. So, what I've been trying to do all day. This is what I cannot figure out. And I talked to somebody else or messaged with somebody else, and they said the same thing, that they think honestly. Tego. What is that? Magello. Maybe it's Circuit Magello? Let me just write it. I love this track. M-U-G. There it goes. It's Autodrome. Okay, that's it right there. Okay. So now I select, I want to do the short one. Yeah, this is all I want right here. This is perfect. Okay. So this should help me figure out to do the Porsche. What should I do? I'm going to do the Audi just because it's there. And it's a rear-wheel drive car. I was going to do the Ford, but I won't. And then I'm going to do the rear engine car. And then I'm going to do the whatchamahoo, but I think I'm gonna delete the I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Okay. Let me see this here. I guess I don't think you're watching, so let me just tell you. Now, you're gonna see how bad I am, but it's okay. Lost a glove, babe. Oh, no, it was on my lap. Okay. I'm gonna do this about a half hour or so, because I am tired. And it feels like it's like midnight, and it's, well, it's 10 o'clock, so I'm pretty close. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this here. I'm gonna take the setting. Oh, hang on a second, I gotta turn my wheel on. Oh, babe, you don't know this. Let me make sure you're watching before I tell you. I don't know if you're watching it. Okay. Let me, I gotta scroll over here. Oh, I gotta go over to my thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, you know what? I know what I'll do. Let me see if I can show you this. Let me see if you're watching. Okay, you're watching. So I'm gonna show you my wheel, okay? Unhook this. Okay. Let me make my thing bigger here. Babe, I am a technical difficulty. Why will it not do it? It will not. It won't, son of a gun. This is quite aggravating. Uh-huh. Okay, that's big enough. Okay. So this is what I call my button box. See how it's got the buttons here? Okay. So, and that's the back side of it. So this is what you did. Where the hell is it? Okay. So this is the wheel hub. Where the hell am I? Okay, so this is the wheel attachment from SimiCube you bought for me. That's that. Then that attaches to the button box I talked to you about that I needed, and then that attaches to the wheel. So 3 things to make a wheel, okay? So when I say my button box for this wheel, that's what I mean is this here. Now, when I say, sometimes when I say, hey, I need a button box, it's because on this wheel here, really, I only have like, it sounds like a lot, but it's really only like 18 functions. So when I scroll things, nothing lights up. So you have to really kind of get the feel of it. And so when I click here, so like right, I found it, okay. So when I click on something like when I want to go to my, okay, when I want to go to my brake bias, that is my roller down here. Well, I just unplugged it and hooked it back up here, but see how this number right here moves up and down? This is what I'm working on right now. I'm going to try to figure out how. This is a big talk to doodad that the brake bias, when you lower this number here, you're taking the brake bias, because brake bias is all supposed to be to go to the front and the back. So when I lower the number, it's supposed to move the brake, more of the brake power to the back. So it's gonna make the back of the tires lock up more than the front of the tires, which is supposed to cause the car to rotate more. I feel like it's the opposite way. I feel like when I put the brakes to the front of the car, which by raising that number, the car turns more. But and someone else I talked to, the guy that helped me there, Brandon, he said that he thinks it's the same way, but it's said wrong. So I don't know if this is like a, I don't know. So I'm gonna try it. Now it is a little differently on the mid-engine cars, rear-engine cars, front-engine cars. This is a mid-engine, I think, car. So this is the Audi. This is the newest car they came out with for the new one. They don't even race this car anymore, so it makes absolutely no sense. But I bought it because I made a YouTube video out of old versus new Audi, so that's why I own the car. And honestly, I've kind of learned to really like it. So we're gonna take this brake bias here, and what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna put it all the way to the front. I should have probably done it to the beginning. I mean, left it as is, but because now I gotta drive a little more safely. I gotta take 2 laps and warm the tires up. But I don't need a button box, and I'm not asking for a button box. But I'm saying, I got other things I want before I get a button box. Okay, so 75% of the brakes is supposed to be to the front, as far as I understand. So when I lock up, that is supposed to lock the tires up. really awesome having you watch. It really is so cool. Usually I go left. It's like, whoa, 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 where's... Alright. I'm gonna do another circle. My no, okay, let me show you so this way you kind of understand here. Alt K. I think I got 1 second. I gotta minimize it here. Alt K. Okay, let me put this here so you can sort of see what I'm talking about. So this right here is my brake, my gas. Okay, so now I hit the brake. See, that's kind of false. It's not really showing it to you. Okay. Alt K. So I can put that back up. Okay. Now I'm back up. I can see my stream. Okay. Now, GT racing. You're supposed to be able to hit the brakes hard. Okay. The biggest difference with ACC, which I don't play, and iRacing is that ACC you're allowed to smash the brake, okay, and go all the way down to 100%. iRacing you're really only supposed to hit it like 80%, because 80% doesn't, or not supposed to have tire locking up. So the cheat, people say the cheat is to have your brakes set at a 80%, so it does no locking up. I tried it, but I haven't tried it since I've gotten better. But I cap mine, so basically when I hit my full brake, it stops at full brake. So I don't have it, so it stops at like 80%. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. But I want, so now when you say when I'm hit the brake, I lock up, I'm at 100%. If I'm at 80%, or if I hit the brake at 80%, I shouldn't lock up, okay? But I wish I didn't do that. I wish it stayed there. Yeah, I guess I feel like I hit it 50%. I don't know. Oh, but I meant to tell you, well, you weren't here when I started talking to you about this, so I can tell you now. I readjusted my brakes. They were like this. So now I made them flat, or a little bit flat, almost flat. And I pulled them forward because I have short legs. And so going to see the car there, sitting in the car, I was like, hey, it is. And so I did notice that it's so far, and I was like, well, the wheel felt right, but everything felt wrong. So I sat in it, and now I'm like, okay. And then I watched James, and James is staying there, and the way his legs are bent. And I'm like, my legs don't do that. His toes curl basically over the pedal. Mine don't. And so I was like, okay, so let me move it so it kind of does. So my right foot, throttle foot, can basically, I can put my toe over the front now of it, and then my brake foot doesn't. So anyway, I think it's right. We're gonna see now on my braking and see if that will help me control my car. But I do think I picked up another like half a second maybe because my braking, because we were screwing off, but I was doing a better job, I feel like, keeping up with James. Okay, so let me get back to point. I've been doing this for 15 minutes and I haven't even started my testing yet, so I apologize. Not locking up. Okay, let's see. Look at that, 59 frames per second. I don't understand that. I feel like I'm plowing a little bit, but... I don't think this track is going to give me the information I need. My tires didn't lock up. Okay, let me go the other way. Is that all of it? I think 59%. Is stock for this. Okay, so that did what it's supposed to do. Like it spun me. So I guess Trevor's right. 'Cause Trevor says put the brakes to the back. It's gonna make you rotate. Yeah, see? See how I just hit the brakes and I turned? That's what Trevor says happens. And everybody else says it doesn't. So, I hate to tell Trevor he's right, but he might be right on this. Not everybody else. A lot of people. Yeah. That's what I want. Right there. So that is called oversteer, what I'm doing right here. So I just learned you were with me when I learned something right now. Like that's perfect. This is what I've been trying to do all day. Well, for the last week, trying to figure this out. I should just spin. Ah, see, I figured I'd turn. Okay, I didn't do it that time. Okay. See, and that's why. See, I didn't even turn my wheel, and that's what I'm saying. If you get your that now you understand what I say when you steer the car with your pedals, you really almost don't turn it because see, if you have your brake bias right, the car will turn without turning the wheel. See, and then you step on a gas. Well, I turn the wheel there, but because I'm trying to focus. But if you, the good guys, babe, and ladies, they drive with their feet. See? All right. Now, I just have to dial it in. So 59. Okay. I hate when Trevor's right. God, I hate that. Okay. But he's a 5K for a reason, I guess. Okay, so right around here is my thing. So I guess for this car, this is whatever. Now see how it just goes straight, it doesn't turn. So now I want to drop this. Go to sleep, by the way, if you want. I'm gonna drop it to like 56 and see what it does here. If I can get it to rotate. I don't know why my frame. Maybe it's because I'm streaming. Okay, so I gotta go a little lower than that because my car didn't rotate. Well, I did okay there with a little bit of turn on the wheel. 56 might be okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yep. Okay. this is what the best drivers try to figure out. What brake bias they do need to rotate the car to the position that they need to. Ooh, I lifted and I straightened it out. I needed to stay firm on it. I swear, babe, something keeps moving there, but there's nothing there. I didn't hit it right. That's when I hit it right. So this is the track that I learned this on when I got so excited when I came down to you, and I was like, I figured it out, I figured it out, I figured it out. This was the track that I did it on. So, and I love this is the short track, but this I absolutely love this track. This is, I believe this is the track that Ferrari does all their testing on. Right there, I just hit the brakes and I rotated. See, that's what you want. I just gotta there's something with my brakes. I don't know if I'm just not comfortable with them yet. I mean, I've only had them for 3 years, or I don't have them set up to where I need them to be. There it is. There's the rotation. Right there. You see that rotation by hitting the brakes? That's what I want. I got a little chickeny about it, but that's what I'm supposed to have right there. Let's see if I can do a little better now. So, in that corner there, I believe I need to lower the brake bias to rotate more with those. So, with the higher speed corners, oh, I know what it is. I have the whole screen on the stream on this monitor, and except for like a corner about that big, and every time I hit the corner it shows it'll go black because of the poles. That's what it is. Okay, I was like, I'm not crazy and I don't see ghosts. There it is. So at this level right here, 56, the car's turning not too bad at lower corners. Let me stream my get rid of my left flag. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go to 54. Okay. Still not bad. Let me jump a little more. See? I might have to go softer. I just feel like I'm stabbing it. But I feel like right there is 50%, and that's 50%. I just feel like it's not gripping. I don't know how to put it but 50%, 50%. But I feel like
you got a penalty for cutting the course.
I feel like the faster guys than me hit the brake and they stop, like they have ABS and I don't. And that's kind of where I'm like, I have to dial it in somewhere. Like I'm missing, like it's like a cheat or something. I have, quote unquote, like, well now they're like top 5 best pedals. Like I have great pedals. It's just something I'm not doing right with them. It's not my equipment. It's just between years. But see, when I hit that corner, it's not rotating the car by itself. But the tires aren't locking up either. But right there it does. Okay. So 56 is too much. I know this is mind-numbingly boring to you. But I don't know. So let me move this here. So this is too much in the smaller corners. Oh. Alright, welcome. I'm talking with my wife in a way, and I'm trying to figure out brake bias. So the rumor is that you move your brake bias backwards, lower the number, the more rotation. A couple people have said that's false. A couple people say no, that's true. And so in this car, when I move the brake bias back, which means to the back of the car, which means lower number, the car rotates better. See how it just turns almost without the wheel turning? Yeah, see. Let's see if I do it at 50. But I think it's a bigger change, but people kind of act like it is. Too much. Okay, so the higher speed you're going, I think the lower the number you want. And so when you have slower speeds, you want to move your brake bias forward. And then it's going to correct it. So I just swear though, everything I've watched said the complete opposite. Like when you're going down the straightaways, you want to have it higher so the brake bias grips the forwardness of it. But from what I'm seeing here, it's wrong. Like, maybe that's another key. I mean, maybe that's another trick that people aren't telling you. See? That's what you want right there. That's what you want. I mean, I am on fresh tires, cold tires, so it's going to cause the car to do that, but that's what I'm doing. I'm over-exaggerating the situation, and that's what I'm looking for. So that's too much. So let me go to 52.7, see what that does. This is what the fast guys do right here. This is how they test. They see what brake biases they need for the track, what speeds they can carry. See right there, I turn the wheel too much there. I'm scared to hit the brake pedal now. I'm scared to crash, and that's why I'm testing for. I don't understand why I do that to myself. See, I don't know how to I don't know how to feel the slip yet, and that's kind of what I get frustrated with. Like everybody's like, how don't you feel the slip? The car comes out. I don't feel it. See right there? I didn't like. Right there, son of a bitch. I try to turn the car more with the brake bias and then it just slows my speed. It doesn't look like I've learned something, but I have. Now I gotta find it where the sweet spot is. Sorry. I'm trying to turn the car with my brake pedal and my throttle pedal rather than my wheel. So that's why it's coming across so piss poor driving styles. That was more with the throttle, downshifting the car, which works too. That's kind of the way to do it too. And the dip there really unsettles the car. Okay, let me try to do like a serious lap here. See, I had a little understeer. See how it spun and slid? That's a little too much understeer. Which means this says to me that I don't have my brake bias low enough there, I think. This is what I'm not sure about, stuff like that right there. I think that was called understeer. That's oversteer, perfect. Not too bad. Right there, see I barely turned the wheel? I turned the wheel, it was okay. I really shouldn't have to do it any more than like 11 to 2. 11 to 2. 11 to 1 would be even better. Like that's, 11 to 1 is like you have your pedals dialed in and you are elite. See I had to turn it to 3 o'clock, just about? That's not elite. Right there. See, I just don't feel the car, babe. Like, I just don't feel that brake. Like, see? I don't feel the car until it's like here. I don't feel the car until it's like that angle. Like I don't know. Like I don't. You know what I'm gonna do? I have a $1,000 wheelbase. I'm gonna I'm not supposed to. Let me see if I turn. See, I only have the force feedback at like 2.5. So it's a 25 Newton meter wheel. And I have it set at 100%, but on iRacing I have it set at 2.5. So basically what that is, 3 Newton meters maybe, which is a Logitech wheel. Let me see if I pump it up to 5. Ooh, that's gonna break my damn hand off, I think. Okay. This is why you buy more expensive wheelbases to feel the see how much wheel, the heavy wheel it is. That wasn't bad right there. I feel like I'm getting a little glitchy, like the frames per second. I don't understand why it's glitchy. 3 o'clock, that's not what I want. higher. I feel like the wheel's a little rubber bandy. Let me see if I change the wheelbase. This, I don't feel like I have, oh. Well, that's why. I didn't have my wheelbase on. I'm like, it didn't feel right. I was like, it just felt more rubber bandy. Okay. Okay. Feel a whole lot better because I was like, I usually don't run this bad, baby. It's like, I don't feel it. There we go. Supposed to be considered a save, but I don't feel that it's a save. See, that push, that's what I did. Nah, I don't feel like the, that's not bad. So let me go a little lower. This one here, this corner here, should kind of kick out. Yep, there it is. Yep. This one here, it's going to do the same thing. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this one here, that corner there, I'm going to want a high front brake pressure.
Your car has too much damage, we've got to fix it.
And this one here, I'm gonna want to really far back. So that's gonna be a lot of, so I gotta figure that out. And up there, I could probably almost keep it just a little below. Like right here, probably 48.5. Yep. See? Okay. Yep. Alright. So, I have that figured out. So now we're going to jump to another car. I'm going to jump to the front wheel drive car. And see if the Mercedes does the same thing. Why is it so glitchy? Like, I don't understand it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do the GT3. I was going to do the, BMW, but I want to do the Mercedes. JK. Okay. I want to see if it does the same thing with the front engine car. This is what I say, like, 3 years, and I'm finally starting to learn this stuff. Like, I just feel real stupid. But everything now is starting to retain and make sense. I love my friends, but I wish they had my skill level. So when we raced, we could race more together instead of me being like the last kid picked. And then it'd really be cool because then I think they kind of know this without knowing that they know it, and I just don't. And it's like I don't think it computes with them So it's tough for them to understand what I bitch about. Okay, so this brake price here is 53. So that's basically almost 50-50, which I know you know. But so I'm gonna go all the way back to the bottom here. We're gonna start there. Let's see if this is the same thing. Because it's a front engine car, but I do believe. Wow. That goes. Wow. That drops a whole lot of fires, guys. Yep. Let me tell you what. A whole lot more muscle involved in turning this car at the same wheelbase than it is because the motor's in the front. It feels a whole lot more front heavy. Okay, so now I'm gonna die in this corner, so I'm gonna trail brake real low. Oh my god, how I didn't die there, I don't know. That's what I want. Yep. Okay. So now, it's just figuring out what brake bias the car you're running needs to be set at with the setup that you have. So now let me go to Suzuka and test there because that's this week's track. And honestly, it's going to be an I rating and safety rating killer, I do believe. But if I can do it correctly, then I can gain a ton of safety rating if I can get this figured out. Because that's the trick of it. It's just kind of figuring out where your brake bias is so the car turns. Because if your car turns, you can go slower. So, and slower means faster. Weirdest thing in racing. Let me just do this. Gosh darn it. There we go. Go to practice. Let me go to America. Now, I'm going to pick the Ford because I love the Ford, okay? That's my paint scheme on it. I'm going to go to here. I do 14 people, so this way I kind of have a better idea of what it is. And then 40 minutes will be about, that'll give me 10, 15, or 10, 11, 11, 10, which will be fine. And then, so I'll do that. I'll do another 40 minutes on here, and then I can go to bed, and then it'll be at the midnight for you if you're not sleeping already. And then we can call it a night. Now I just got to figure out the Ford. So for the grid and go setups that I use, the Ford is the third fastest car. Now the owner's favorite car is the Lamborghini, so basically 90% of tracks he does, his fastest car is always a Lamborghini. And then this week I think it's the Porsche and Ford GT. So no, the Ford being up there is probably the second fastest car because he usually doesn't do the Ford. He usually doesn't have the Ford's fastest setup. It's usually Gabriel or the other guy, Rico, or something like that. So he put the fastest time in the Ford. So that's kind of saying something this week about this car on this track. So this actually might be the fastest car here. Um, but anyway, but this car is like my it's very oversteery, which is good because I usually drive everything understeery, and I don't know what oversteer is. I kind of know what understeer is because I plow into a wall and crash. So this car really enhances oversteer. So so this right here is brake bias thing. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so enemies access more. So what the hell is it? 50s? This is in Japan, babe. Suzuka. See, look, we can go on a giant Ferris wheel and everything. Oh, that rotated really nicely there. I felt the tires. I heard the tires slipping, like the way the accelerator went. That was good. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Like, I guess it overturned. I had too much brake bias. Maybe that's it. So right here, I'm going to drop the brake bias down a little more because it's a long, sweeping corner. So I'm going to trail brake this a little bit. Now, this here I'm going to move it up a little bit. Like that, there we go. Yep, see how it's just rotating on its own? Yep, just like that. Took that corner wrong though. I guess we're supposed to be the inside on that. Okay. It's the same thing right here. I'm gonna drop the brake bites down a little more. Not really. Right there. Ah, see, I felt like I understeered a little bit there. So we're gonna drop it again. See what I do here. I'm gonna trail brake just a little bit. Just to turn the car. There we go. I'm gonna turn it down just a little more. My fastest lap is at 2:01. Like that, babe. That's what I want right there. See how it went green too? See how it felt? That's what I want right there. That's what I want. Right there. No, no! See, it's right on the cusp. I just want to see. So, on my screen, he hit me. But on this, he didn't. Like, it smashed me. But on this, it's netcode. Like, car contact is 0. But on this, he smashed me. So,
What's
that's
going
why.
on, Edward Irving?
That's why I've learned not to flip out anymore. Because
What?
that's what I want, babe. Almost. I think I want it down just a little longer. Maybe the tire not going quite up yet. That felt really weird. It felt like I was stuck in uh, gum or something. That was really, really weird. Supposed to be over to the left. It don't make any sense to me why I'd want to be over there. I mean, to the right. It don't make any sense why I'd want to be over there. That was almost right in the wrong. See? I don't know what I can do. Everybody says I'm supposed to feel that. But I don't until I'm sideways. Like, I don't know. See if I can just get that here. I'm supposed to stay on the inside here. Inside, see, not supposed to be that far out though. It didn't rotate, and I didn't trail brake either, but it didn't rotate, so maybe I'm supposed to hit the brake there to rotate the car. That's off. That's 4. I lost it there. Damn. But I saved that one. So that was a save I felt. I just don't feel the high speed slides. Need a little more turn. Rotated nicely, and I saved it. I mean, rotated late, but that was more my own fault. Okay, let's try another good lap. I felt it rotating, but I don't understand why it did it. Like when you get on the gas, it's supposed to straighten the car back out, and it didn't. I mean, it kept allowing the car to think, but like you're supposed to counter steer, which I thought I did, and step on the gas, and it's supposed to bring it back out, but it didn't seem like it did. Oh, wrong one. I don't even understand that. Okay. Alright. Welcome to whoever. I'm trying to get my brake bias figured out. And my wife's away, so I'm talking to her. So I got one of my two favorite things, my wife and the game. And I figured it out. So I don't know who's ever watching doesn't know this. But if you put the brake bias lower, see how it's at 48? Under braking, it'll let your car rotate. If you move it to the forward, it tightens it. Now a lot of people say, yeah, I know that. But then a lot of people have been saying, no, it's the other way around. You move your brake and it helps you rotate. So, and I tried it on the front engine car too. The same thing. On the Mercedes, on front engine cars, force feedback feels a whole lot higher, or the wheel feels a whole lot heavier, but it's still the same thing. The Ford here, which I'm driving, is a very oversteer car anyway. This is my kryptonite corner. I either understeer and spin, or I oversteer and almost run off the track there. Okay. That's a hard corner for me. Hell, that might be my hardest corner on the track. But anyway, that's what I'm doing here. So, figuring out brake bias and kind of like what's too much. Because if you watch a lot of these videos, what they tell you is that you just go a click or two. You just go a click or two. Well, the standard on this car, I think, is 59 or 58. So I've already dropped it 10. So that's not a click or two. That's a freaking 12-hour watch. I mean, that's huge, you know, like that's a whole road. So I don't know. But anyway, I think that's it. Like on some things, I do believe you have to go overboard. Like on brake bias, I do think you exaggerate it, and then on settings, like car setups, I think a click here and a click there is really kind of all you need. Like see right there, that was beautiful rotation, but I'm not supposed to be out that far. That's beautiful right there. That's it right there. That's the rotation. I've not figured out edge though. It's like this edge, and I won't figure that out tonight, but I'm trying to figure out Suzuka brake bias setting now, because now I figured out what front and rear is. And that honestly, you exaggerate. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Like, on one hand, like it's like on the start of the corner, I over-rotate. At the end of the corner, if I survive it, I under-rotate. So it's me. I just like, well, let me say something. It's the car. I have to learn how to drive the car once. That's what out of all the videos I've watched. That's basically what they say about the GT3 cars and their personalities, is that the car wants to be driven a certain way, and it's your job to figure it out. I guess almost more than almost any other car, these cars want to be driven a certain way, and you're to figure out what that is. And so that's why I think a lot of people try to go with one car because they feel more comfortable in it. Well, I love the Ford because no one else drives it. That's why I love the Ford. And it's my, this is like my Mecca dream car. 2005, 2006 Ford GT. Oh my gosh. I could have bought it new. I think it was $70,000. For some weird reason, the wife said no. I don't know. I mean, so what if we couldn't afford it? That's something you worry about later on down the road. But right now, if we could have afforded it, beautiful, this car's $350,000 now, used. $350,000. That $80,000 investment could have netted us a huge profit and my dream car. So next time I come up with a crazy scheme and you say you're out of your mind, remember this. Remember my Invisibra. Remember my Sky Plow that no one has figured out yet. The Sky Plow is going to be the next big thing, and you remember, you got heard it here first. Right? There it is. Please tell me time's going down. It's not. Son of a gun. Alright, let's try to stay focused and do this correctly. There it is, there it is, there it is. Yep. Damn it, you're not supposed to go that far over. But there's no way you can't, like... Oh no, it's this corner, never mind. There we go. See, I don't know what they're doing there. Like, I swear they got a grip pack. So pissed poor. Nope. Let's drop the brake bias more. That makes complete sense. Now I'm gonna die in this corner though, you watch. Okay. I'm gonna trail brake earlier. There we go. Trail brake it. Shift. Maybe it's supposed to be just that slow. No, I'm losing time. How does it... Anyway, I'm going to look at tonight as an success. Because I learned which way the brake bias goes. And that you have to really over-exaggerate. Alright, let's see if I can throw down the fastest time as I'm losing time going down the straightaway. I am I've come to the realization this might be my favorite car, but I do believe it is my slowest car. Because I'm over a second faster in the Audi. And this car does not breed confidence. Come on, go the other way. Maybe I need to be in second. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Because I have a little bit of time left. What time is it? I got like 15 minutes left. I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna do the what's going on here, people? I'm gonna do the Audi. And the Audi is on the other spectrum of the slower car. So let me see if they're gonna let me in this room here. Okay, so that's the car I was practicing at the other track with. 15 minutes to race. If I had a pair of balls, I'd do the race, but I don't, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's a smart idea on my part. Do not do the race. Do not get suckered into this. Alright. So, with James earlier, I was doing 201 flats. I think that was my fastest time. 201 flat, right? Will it tell me? I don't know if it will or not. Look at this, 4,500, 40. Jeez, I mean, there is an 1,100 guy in there, so I feel kind of good that I'm not the lowest guy in here anymore. Ooh, I'm the third lowest guy, or the third highest guy. What do you know? All B guys. Look at my 345 though. That's so beautiful. Oh, so funny. I like. It's just that's the number I care about. It's a stupid safety rating thing. All right, now 201, baby. Here we go. 201. I think honestly it was a 201.9, 201.7, because I think James did a 201.2. I don't know. Because I think the fastest guy in here was doing 159. And I think he was 2 seconds slower. Ooh, this is a different type of day. All right. Okay, so 60.2 is the brake bias here. Now, when I was racing with James, I don't think I touched the brake bias. Now, I have to touch something. So, I will end up touching the brake bias right here. Now here, shift to fourth, keep going. Yeah. I'm gonna turn down the force feedback a little bit. I think if I do this correctly. Nope. I just turned down the force feedback. My arms almost healed. And then like so. I mean, there we go. There we go, perfect. Right now I don't feel like I feel it like it really. I just feel a whole lot more comfortable in this car already than I do in the Ford. much wheel turn. Alright. We're gonna do one more lap. And then let's see if we can warm it up. There we go. Gas, gas, gas. Stupidest thing in the world for me to have that there like that. That don't make any sense. Save it. There we go. There we go. Go, 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 go. See, I can feel that in the McLaren, in the Audi. I couldn't feel it in the Ford. And I don't. It's more like I visualize it, I think, rather than feel it. But maybe I feel it in them. I don't know. 201.64, baby. There we go. Feel that slide? Yep. Oh, that's not an off track. Come on. Need to be third there. See, I can feel it in the Audi. Oh, you were good, bud. So what I did there, and I didn't mean to do it, is that I mind punched him. But I was trying to learn there how to basically tailgate somebody and race real close without rear-ending them. Because that's my hardest part. But some people get really anxious about it. Other people don't. No. Come on, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. That's it. Don't screw it up. Come on, there you go. Go, 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 go. I feel like I'm screaming. Time. See, I can do it in the Audi. I can't do it in the Ford. Losing a shit ton of time, but I can still do it. I thought I gained time, I lost a ton of time. Nope. if I can calm my tires down here. See how people take off like that? I don't. This is where I bitch about my pedals. I'm like, it's gotta be my pedals. See, look at him. Just dragging that brake just a little bit. I had a better rotation. Alright, let's see if I can go this whole track without getting an X. Well, that didn't work out well. Dude. Tried to keep it to the inside so we could go around, and he didn't. So I couldn't go one corner. This is why I'm gonna skip this track this week. So right now, I've done what, about 6-7 laps on these tires, and I do not know if the car is getting looser or tighter. If I were to guess, I would say tighter, because they're like that right here, but I could have just hit the corner wrong. I really don't know. But like, should I go farther down with my brake lines? So bad. So frustrating. Just keep gaining time. And now try this lap with no X. And then we'll call it a night. It's oversteering right there, and you're not even supposed to be on the brake. Maybe you're supposed to hit the brake just a little bit. Yeah, see. Okay. So we learned a few things tonight. One, going back, which is lower, does rotate the car at higher speeds. You can go forward in lower speeds to help rotate the car some. You don't have to make it so dramatic. 2, I am not very fast in the Ford, which is supposed to be my favorite car, but I'm not. But maybe this is why no one drives the Ford except for people who are crazy. And then that's really all I learned tonight, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, well, at least I can go and say I learned something in a day. I guess that's a plus, right? Alright. I appreciate you guys, and we will see you again. That's right. Look at that. I'm only 5 minutes over my promised time I told you I was going to be with you. We're pretty good here. Alright. Love you. Babe, I love you, sweetheart. Well, see you tomorrow.